we are recording now. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move you all over here. Okay, so this is September. This was where we were at. No, this is where we were at in August. We're almost to the end of September. So this was our stats for August, but I still wanted to celebrate them because we hadn't officially done that yet. So 170,000 was where we were at in sales and 40 recruits, which was really, really, really good for August. So I was very proud of those numbers for August. Okay, so if you guys will go ahead and write these dates down, and I'm pretty sure that I screwed up that October one. Yep, because it's October 6th, not 8th. Our team meeting is next Sunday, October 6th. And it is going to be Halloween theme. So wear your favorite costume. There will be, I already have prizes out. There will be drawings for the best costume, the best Halloween snack. And I always love this October one because it's a fun one. So if you are local, even if you're not, because we do have people that drive 2 to 3 hours to make these fun meetings. So, but we would love to have you because they're really great just to have each other and spend that time together. So new consultant training. If you guys did not know this, if you have had someone join your team, every Monday night at 8:30, there's going to be a new consultant training. Every Monday night in October, except for the 28th. Okay, and the reason that is that's the night I play Bunko, and I have for 3 years now, so I can't change that date. But every other Monday is when I will do a training. So,
Melody, I hate to Melissa's trying to get on. It won't let her right now, but she's trying.
Well, and yes. I'm going to send this to a few people because I've gotten a few messages from people that are having trouble getting on. So let me get in here and I'll shoot her the link. Did she find the link?
Well, I sent her the link just now through text, so we'll give her, you can try it too if you want.
Because I had, just as you were saying that, I had a couple people text me and say they were having trouble getting on. Let me know if you see her, because I won't be, since I'm sharing my screen, I can't see her. But you may not be able to either. Not sure who that blue box is there. I don't see her as of now. Okay, let me.
Blue box is me, Anita Williams.
Ah, okay. I was like, I don't know who that. I couldn't see a name there. It's like, who's blue box?
I look scary, so I'm going to leave my camera off.
Girl, I showed you my red marks I have all on my body from the sun.
Yeah, send her one because it's saying that Safari address is invalid that I sent her.
Okay, I'll message it to her too.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So that's your prototype?
Yeah, this is the one that I made in first grade.
Okay, I sent it to those three.
I'm curious.
No, thank you, not right now.
Other kids that they can be open to opportunities they have at school or even at home to create an event. I just really hope I inspire this dream come true.
Okay.
Yeah, we sell our products. So since September of 2018, we had $5,000 in sales.
Okay. All right. So every Monday is going to be new consultant training. Now, guys, if you have not been on this yet, I will tell you, it's not just great for new consultants. It is a refresher for how to do great host coaching, how to get bookings from your parties. Okay, all of that is discussed on this new consultant training because we are really focusing on having 4 parties a week, and we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. So this is geared towards that. Okay, this Tuesday night, if your director has not messaged you yet, I posted in our director page that on Tuesday night, we are going to have a Boost Your Virtual training. Okay, it's going to be at 8:30, and it is going to take you from booking parties to having your parties be successful, because we have some people on our team that I don't feel like they have gotten a grip on virtual training, virtual parties, and I want to be sure that everyone has the training that they need to have successful parties. That is a huge goal and a huge push for me, to make sure that you guys are all getting the best, training and knowledge of how to make your parties, as successful as possible. So we're going to do that on Tuesday at 8:30. We are going to have 2 opportunity events this month. We are going to get back to having 2. We've had 1 the last couple months, but I feel like it is an important thing to have 2. And I'm going to show you why in just a little bit. Okay, so as we come up into October, guys, every October we celebrate the anniversary of the first Pampered Chef Party held by Doris, and it was on Doris Christopher on October 15th in 1980. Okay, so we call the month-long celebration Heritage Month, which supports the company's most loved products, founding beliefs, and how do you pronounce that word? Philanthropic efforts. Whatever that word is, that's a big one for my kindergarten teaching. So next month is Heritage Month, and so it is going to be a celebration. Every October is. So here's what's going on in October. So besides it being Heritage Month, it is also Help with Cancer Month. The Enrichables are going to be released, and we're getting ready for the holidays, okay? Because November is a big time for Thanksgiving and people buying for that, and then getting ready for Christmas. So if you guys have not heard this yet, this is going to be a big focus on our team. And Pampered Chef is making it a big goal, and we're going to be making it a big goal within our organization. So as you look at your calendars, okay, I want you, and I'm going to challenge you to make the goal of every 4, add 1 more. Okay, so that is our goal. For every 4 shows that you have on your calendar, your goal is to get 1 recruit from that show, from one of those shows, whether it be the host, whether it be a guest. Okay, so because consistently offering the opportunity and working towards this 4-in-1 goal, it's going to teach our new team members to do the same. It's the best way to get the most out of our business. Every 4, add 1 more pace can be different for each person. Some leaders working to grow will do this every week. Okay, you have 4 a month, it may be that you're recruiting 1 person. Now, if you have 1, 2, or 3, shows, and you do 1 within those 3, we're going to celebrate that as well. But our goal is for every 4 shows, you add 1 more. So 3 key areas for a successful October. We have bookings for the cooking blender. We have selling our Enrichables. And then we have our recruiting, the every 4, add 1 more, which we're really going to be focusing as we go into the fall. October host special. You can get that cooking blender when the sales are $5.50 or more. Be sure you're not telling people that they can get the blender at 60% off just for having a party. That is going to be another push next month to get your parties to $5.50. Okay, that was the goal of every party that I had this month. Okay. All right, so host rewards, free products, incredible discounts, and a monthly special. Help with Cancer fundraisers. They're doing the American Cancer Society Hope Lodge program again. Okay, so for the money that is raised, it goes to Hope Lodges, and I think it talks about it again in just a second. And then you can see their consultant developed party theme, more information coming October 1st. So there's going to be an announcement with this on October 1st, so be looking. They usually send this in your email. So, or they may send it in the STIR, because the STIR I think usually comes out on Tuesday, and that's the 1st. All right, so here is talk about the Help with Cancer and the Hope Lodge. So with the Hope Lodge, they will do up to 25% of the fundraiser's total sales. Okay, so normally we can get 10 to 15%. They are going to give 25% to the Hope Lodge. And Hope Lodges, if you guys don't know what Hope Lodges are places where people are extended stays for things like cancer, their family. They can go stay in these Hope Lodges. So basically, Pampered Chef is giving money to these Hope Lodges where people stay when a family member, is in there for an extended amount of time. Okay, so it's a very great way that Pampered Chef gives back in October. And I'm really going to encourage you all to throw a Help with Cancer fundraiser and try to give 25% back to this organization, for these Hope Lodges. And then they give an additional $3 for every party that is booked as well. Okay, Enrichables. Okay, these products are finally going to be available October 1st. Okay, if you guys do not have, if you have not tried these Enrichables yet, if you have not got these puppies out and added them to some of your meals, I mean, people are posting the chocolate cake that they're adding them to, so many meals. This is a great way to get sales just by pouring a little packet into your food and saying, my kids don't know that this has kale and fiber in it. What would you give for your kids to have extra kale and fiber in their meals and not even know that it's there? Okay, so this is going to be a big push as we start October 1st. Okay, so you're going to be seeing lots more information about this. So the benefits, okay, what are the benefits of kale? What are the benefits of pea protein? How much fiber do people need each day? When are Enrichables available to customers? October 1st. Okay, do you guys have your subscriptions set up yet? Okay, because you can set up your own subscriptions. You can set up your own subscriptions and you guys can make money off of having your own subscription to this, and you can get your own Enrichables and be adding it to your food and then make money off of these at the same time. Okay, so next month, they had already announced this. The stadium blanket is going to be what we're earning when you have $750 in sales next month, which I'm super excited about this. I obviously go to football games and cheerleading. If it would get below the temperature of 80, I would be even more excited. So I don't know how warm it is where all of you guys are, but it is still hot here. So hopefully it'll cool off enough where I can use this stadium blanket here. Okay, so I would love to hear, to take just a couple minutes here and to hear about how your business changed someone's life last month. Okay, I know several of us had someone that we added, so I would love to, or if it's not someone else's, how has this business enriched yours? Okay, so I would love to, I'm going to stop sharing for just a second. And then I would love to have you guys unmute yourself and share how this business has enriched your life or maybe someone else's. Anybody?
I will go.
All right.
My daughter, she just started college and she got academic scholarships, but did not have room and board and food at her university, and I paid her tuition off with my paycheck.
Yay!
And what got me emotional was her text to me, and she goes, "Thank you, Mommy." Like, I don't know what that "thank you, Mommy" was, but it made me cry.
Aww. Well, because that Pampered Chef has done that for you, so.
Yeah, and she didn't have to get a student loan.
That is awesome.
So that was really big for our family.
I love that.
Very grateful.
Love it. Who else would like to share?
I'll go.
Okay.
I had a surgery last month, or this month, I guess. The month isn't over. But, it's a cosmetic surgery, so it wasn't covered by insurance. And I paid cash
for this surgery because of Pampered Chef.
Yay. So awesome. I'm so excited for you about that.
Me too. I can actually function again now.
Yay. Good. Awesome. What else?
Come on, guys. Pampered Chef has been a huge blessing to a bunch of you. I know it. What about people you've met? Friendship?
I'll go.
All right.
It's helped. Sorry, I'm always sick with allergies. It's Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
It's helped my family while my husband's been in college that we don't have to stress at all anymore. And I never have to worry about bills anymore.
That's awesome. I love that.
I can go.
All right.
It's done a lot for us, but at the beginning of the year, I actually took a pay cut so that I could, in my regular job, during my full-time job, to stay home a little bit more and have some more flexibility. And so over the last couple months, Pampered Chef has been able to, and longer than that, but Pampered Chef has filled in that gap. So I didn't have to worry about that. And to take that pay cut, everybody couldn't believe that I could do it. But I told him, I said, Pampered Chef will make up the difference plus some. And August 1st was when Amy, my new consultant, joined. And I feel like she's been here a lot longer than that, but she has rocked it out. She's actually going to school full time, has a son, and she's doing this, and she's rocking. So I know that this has been a big blessing for her and her family too, being able to stay home with her kiddo and go to school. So it's been a big blessing for us, and I know for her as well. So.
Thanks for sharing, Tammy.
I have another one too.
Go for it, Michelle.
I have been doing childcare for 20 years in my house, and I've always had 16 kids and a teacher. Just recently, with Pampered Chef, I was able to go to 8 kids.
Wow.
And yes, like you don't even know what a blessing that is.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, because I'm getting older, and I could tell I was slowing down. And to take some of that stress off me, I mean, I feel so blessed.
That's a really big deal, Michelle. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thanks for helping all the time when I text you.
You're welcome, dear. You are welcome. Well, those of you that don't know, I've been with Pampered Chef for 7 years, over 7 years, 7.5 years. And I can't even tell you guys all the blessings that this business has been for my family. And I mean, I just earned my 8th trip with Pampered Chef in those 7 years. And the only reason it's 8 versus 7 is because they offered a trip for executives this year. And we're going to Paris in March. But besides the trips and just, just the income that when I first started, because I had 0 sales experience, knew nothing about selling anything. So, and guys, when I started, it was just cooking shows. I had to build my business off of just cooking shows. And the amount of just people that I have met in this business is just brought me some of the biggest blessings, honestly. And sometimes, when I don't feel like walking up here and working, it is the people that constantly remind me why I do this business, because it's not always easy, and you guys know that, but I also know that it changes people's lives, and that is why I continue to push through all the time. So, but thank you guys for sharing. So I always love to hear what it's done for people. Okay, so there she is. Doris Christopher. That was her very first in-person party, October of 1980. Her friend Ruth invited people over to her house where Doris made simple yet satisfying meals with products that would shape how people prepared food for their families. And the rest is history. 39 years later, we continue to honor Doris's legacy by bringing people together with delicious recipes, time-saving tools, and amazing opportunity to enrich lives, one meal and one memory at a time. And guys, I don't know if you guys know this story, but Doris almost didn't do that show that night. It was rainy, and she wanted to turn her car around because she said, I do not want to go do this. And instead, she pushed through and she did it. And because of that, we're all here today, enjoying this business. So she could have given up 39 years ago as well, and she chose not to. So every month when you recruit the personal reward that you're making a difference and impacting someone else's life. Now, guys, be sure that you know this difference. That's why I wanted to be sure to go over this. You get 50 Pampered Chef dollars when someone hits their $12.50 versus the 30. So they did up that Pampered Chef dollar amount. So do know that. You still get the 3,000 incentive trip points and then unlimited earning opportunity. So, guys, please, 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 please do not give up on your Disney dream. You have 3 months left, and you have 3 big months left of the fall. Okay, so if your goal at the beginning of the year was to get a trip to Disney World, do not give up on it, guys. Figure out how many points you have, how many points you need each month, and go for it. Okay, please do not give up on there's no way, no chance that I could ever hit this, okay, because it is not too late at all during this trip. So please promise yourself that you will look and see what it takes to make it happen still. Excellence Awards. We are in a new Excellence Award period. They run from June 1st to May 31st. There's 4 different categories that you can see. All of the details are on Consultants Corner. This year we are earning this Tiffany bracelet, and for every category you get it in, you get one of the charms. So it's pretty cool. I always love getting Tiffany's jewelry. So, and that is the male bracelet version. All right, so let's do a little bit of recognition on here. Now, please remember, so people like Melissa that's on here, some of my 4th gen people, 4th and 5th gen people, I cannot see yours. So in a second, I'm going to give you an opportunity to shout out where your sales are, but I do want to give a big congratulations to these top 20. Michelle Richmond. Look right there. She just said she was able to cut her daycare in half. That's why. She's selling the crap out of Pampered Chef. Okay.
Way to go, Michelle. Woo, woo.
Woo, woo. So way to go, Michelle. Tony's on here as well. Melissa, where did you end up last month?
I think around 8,900.
I was going to say, I figured you were probably up there, but obviously I couldn't see hers. So congratulations, Melissa. That's awesome. Is there anyone else that, Pam, where did you end up at?
You realize that there are people.
Pam's still on here? I saw her on here.
I submitted a party this morning. Look.
She looking it up.
I'm looking it up.
I think about my family and those people who are struggling, and I want this to be a success.
So far, my submitted is $41.99.
Where were you at last month though? These are August.
Oh, those are August?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I can move on to the next one, and I'll come back.
I know, but keep
Okay,
our company
let us
going.
know when you figure it out, okay?
I can't remember what I had for supper last night, okay?
Okay, I'm asking a lot. I know, Pam. Sorry. But congratulations to all of our top 20 people. Amy Rice that Tammy was just talking about, she's in the top 22, which is really cool for her to be up there. So congratulations, guys, if your name is on here. Awesome job. Okay, and we had some promotions. We had several promotions last month. We had Tammy Space, who is on here. She became a new director. Christy Stratton became a new fast track director. Vicki Marshall became a new director. Dorothy Parker became a new fast track director. Misty Rodriguez was a new advanced director, and Melissa Myers is a new advanced director. So congratulations, all of our promotions for last month. Awesome job.
I got mine.
What is it, Pam?
4,528, and I promoted to director September 1st.
Woohoo! Yes, you did. Oh, why did I not put your name on here? Oh, golly. See?
Because you forgot Melissa at our last meeting?
Yes, because I couldn't see it, and you're in my 4th gen now. Yeah. No, you're in my, 5th gen now. And I added Melissa, and then I forgot to add yours. So I apologize, Pam. You were a fast track last month as well. So big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All this 4th and 5th gen stuff. I wish they went down.
Melody.
Yes.
She was also #1 in the corporation for fast track on sales.
Yes, she was. How much have you had in sales so far, Pam?
For the #1, it was 20,000.
20,000. Yep, 20,000 in sales in her first 90 days, guys.
And Melissa Ham had over 14,000 at number 14 in the nation.
So awesome. We have some rocking and rolling people on here, I tell you. Great job. These are people that had $1,000 parties that I could see. Great job. It's always awesome to work towards that goal within your parties to have those. So great job to those of you that work every month and have $1,000 parties. So that really shows that you're working within your parties. So awesome job. Oops. Okay, I want you to take just a minute, and I want you to write down on a sticky note or on a piece of paper, I will personally book blank parties in October. What is your goal for October? Okay, I want you to write that down. And then write down, I will personally submit more than how much in sales do you want next month in October? How much in sales do you want from those parties that you book? Write that down as well. And keeping in mind the every 4 get one more, think about how many parties you're wanting to book and how many people's lives you're going to change because you offer this opportunity. Write that down too. And I want you to write it down, and I want you to keep it on a sticky note. And if you have not booked the amount of parties that you want in October, you need to start tomorrow. First thing, take 10 minutes during the day, during breaks, during lunch, during the evening, whenever you can, to send out some messages to get your October where you want it to be. Okay, so looking ahead in November as well. Okay, November, obviously, guys, we do not talk about November when we don't have October booked. So you're not going to offer them a November host special when your October is not booked the way that it is. But just so you guys are aware and know November's Toast Special is any one item at 60% off. And then that cute little batter bowl is the guest special. And I love to layer stuff in it for the holidays. Okay, so it's a great month for that to be the special. If you do not have this on your calendar yet, please do. Okay, this is going to be our 40th year celebration. It is downtown in McCormick Place instead of the place that it has been the last few years. So we're taking over downtown Chicago with our Canadian consultants. So the Canadians are going to be there, which is a lot of fun. ExecSem, a couple of the Canadian executives were there with us, and that was a really fun time. So you are not going to want to miss the celebration. It is going to be an amazing, amazing conference.
Already got my dates saved.
Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Okay. Save that back there for now. Okay, so I want to share with you guys some things that I have been doing in my parties that have really, really helped them step up and really helped with participation. So I thought, what better way to do it than just show you a party? Okay, so I pulled up one of my parties and we're going to go through it, and I want to share this with you, and anything that you see in here, okay, if you are wanting any of it, just let me know and I can share it with you guys. Okay, so let's see. Oh, whoops, hold on. That's our September version. I was like, what's this? That's our team meeting, wrong one. Okay, so let me just say, if you do not have very many engaging posts, okay, this is huge in your virtual parties. Okay, so I have went through the outline, and I went through and added a ton of engaging posts, because what I know is if I can get people to engage, then I can book parties, and I can have them asking me questions about the business. Okay, they like to see product posts, but they love to see things that are engaging. Okay, so for example, what team are you on? Pumpkin spice latte or apple cider? Okay, so that's an example of an engaging post. Let me go through here. This one, some of you may have already seen this. You need 5 items. But let's look at this, guys. I do this. Okay, so this was the 25th. This was on Wednesday. After we have played some games and they answer, they do this. I do this on Wednesday, where they have to message me the answer. It says bonus extra 25 tickets. I don't care if you guys give 50 or 100 tickets. It doesn't necessarily matter, okay? Bonus 25 tickets. We're going to try something different this evening. Instead of commenting below, send me a personal message with your 5 items. Then comment down below as well, so you know you sent yours. Have a great evening. So they are sending me these 5, you know, with their name. So letters of the, and I'm going to show you guys when I go to my messenger in a little bit, show you what that looks like. Okay. This was my host sharing a video of her using the Mix and Chop. Okay. So it's always great when you can get your hosts in on it to share their own products. So share the oddest thing in your pantry or fridge. Okay, so some of you guys may have seen that one. Okay, there's some pretty odd things on this one. Let's go to something else here. I do a lot of, this is a big engagement one. Okay, you guys can see 26 comments. If your house number was your budget for Pampered Chef, how much would you spend? Okay, and so, you know, they would say, and if it was something little, I would say something like, I'll give you some of mine, because mine is $13,037. Okay, so this is, you know, that's going to buy. Notice that I comment on every single one. every single one, I am saying something. It's shopping spree time. That could get you quite a few things. From what I have learned, you need to have things where you are engaging with them with at least 5 comments. Because 5 is what Pampered Chef regulates us seeing is getting it more engaging. Okay? So something that you're going to do with 5 comments. So on this one, okay, you can see, I love this one. If I knew more peeps who would order, my last one was a flop. Well, guess what? This person booked a party with me because I messaged her personally. Okay, guys, this is a game changer. I want you guys to see this. This is super important. Okay. Now, do you see how it says right here where my where it says interacting as Melody Harper's Pampered Chef? I am on my business page right now, interacting as my business page. Okay, this will not work if this just says myself, like I'm interacting as Melody Harper, not Melody Harper's Pampered Chef. Okay, so be sure first that this interaction is your business page, because it's not going to be the same if it's not. Okay, so now on here, do you see where it says like, reply, and message? So when I click on message, it comes up here and you can write a message directly to this person. It can see what you're messaging them about, and it goes directly to their inbox, not that special faraway folder that they can never see your message. Okay, so this is huge, and I'm going to show you another post in a minute, because not on this one, I didn't see my host tagged a bunch of people because I sent her a message that said, tag at least 3 people on this post. Well, she did more than that. So I knew this happens on Wednesday. So I messaged her and said, hey, you're going to see a post. Be sure you tag at least 3 people on this post. That's my host job for that day. This one here says, if I had friends. You guys want to know something? This person just signed up. She is the one that I just announced. And she is the one that said, if I had friends. So I talked enough to her about this that she ended up joining my team. Okay, so anytime I have personal photos that I've taken of the products, I add them in there. Okay, because I like to add my own personal touches on these. See if I can find a few more interactive posts. So I love this one. Which one are you? I'm a 9 to 10. Put the fire and let it burn. Okay, you can see there's a lot of a lot of interaction on this. I love this one. A great debate. There are 2 kinds of people who pour cereal first then milk, and people who pour milk first then cereal. Which one are you? Okay, so then they're answering cereal and then milk, peanut butter, Captain Crunch. See how this is more than 5 words? Okay, this is getting more interaction because of what but notice again, what am I doing? Commenting on every one of them. Okay, more interaction because I'm engaging with them. Decisions. Which would you rather? Give up cheese for the rest of your life or give up chocolate for the rest of your life? This is another engaging post. Okay, I like to put food facts in here because people like to have food facts. They like to have recipes. Okay, guys, check this out. This is part of my task, and this is part of the virtual training that I'm going to do, guys, too. But since I have you on here and I'm going through my party, I might as well show you guys. But this is stuff that I'm going to be going over in that virtual training stuff that I'm talking about, too. On Monday, I know that I'm going to go in and I'm going to welcome every person. This is on, if you guys don't know where this is, this right here, see where it says you have 6 new members? Write a post. So if I write a post, it tags all of these people that joined, okay? So on here, this was my Monday welcoming these people. Say party officially starts. Thank you so much for being on this party and jumping on here. Be sure to check out the game that started this morning. You get a ticket for every guest you make. We're going to have a great time this week. You guys are in for a week ahead, fun week ahead, okay? This is another tip, guys. If you guys did not see my video, this is huge. Okay. I learned this from someone at ExecSem. So I changed my cover photo on Monday. I don't change it during the pre-party posts. I change it on Monday. Okay, so there's a list of things I do on Monday when my party starts. I change my cover photo, I welcome everyone, and I send my host a couple things to do. Okay, my Monday thing for my host to do is, hey, the party just started. Please send this message to every member of the party, and it just says, hey, there's a party that just started, you know, in my party. Be sure to jump on to get some extra tickets this morning. That way every person knows the party has started. Okay, because my host sends that out first thing Monday morning. But click to shop. Okay, so if you click on this, see right here where it says click here to order, and then I put her link right there. So anyone that clicks on this, they see this. Okay, so it's always in the cover photo. Okay, and how you do that, okay, is you're going to add a photo and then save the photo. And then I refresh my screen and I go down to this right here, and it said updated the cover photo. I go in here, you have to click on the picture, and it says right here, it says add a, what does it say? Add a description. I click add a description and I put it in and save it. So then when they click on the photo, they see this. Okay, so once you have it and refresh and you see this, this is what you're going to see when you refresh your screen after you saved it. Just click on the picture and go to add a description and copy their link in there. Okay, so that way when they click on the cover photo, you have to do it from your, well, I think you can do it on your phone. Some people said that you could. I just am not sure how to do it. It's just easier for me to do it from my computer, so I always do it from my computer. Let me see if there was anything. Okay, here's another one. What's your favorite thing about fall? Fall is my favorite time of year. Sound off for two tickets in the final drawing. I love the different thing you smell during fall, like fireplaces burning. Fireplaces burning. I just realized I put fireplaces burning. Fire burning. Fire pits burning, not fireplaces. We don't want to set fireplaces on fire. That's awesome. So there you go. They put on here the things that they love, bonfires and hay rides. And so interaction post, pre-party posts. This one, I would just put a bunch of recipes. They love recipes, so I put a bunch of recipes in there. Tell me your favorite. Tips. Here's more tips. They love this tip right here. So here's some of the tips. Reheating pasta in the shape of a donut, it'll heat up much more evenly. Did you guys know when you place a slice of white bread on top of the rice for about 10 minutes, this will remove the burned aroma? That's a pretty cool one. Did you know what to do when your savory dish needs a little extra strength? Add some fresh lemon juice to make it savory rather than using salt. Okay, so people love tips like this. Okay, get out of this. I hate when I make it big. I've still not figured out how to do this, guys. I have a Mac and I still do not know why I make it big with my mouse, and I can't figure out how to make it big when I make it big. See? And even when you hit the back button, it still stays big. There we go. Okay. Well, I want out of this. Okay, I wanted to show you guys another thing here on why it's so important to do the message. Okay, so see now you guys can see this is what my cover photo looks like. Okay, so on here I tag everyone, thanking them, letting them know what the host was able to get. Okay, you're going to see a bunch of thank yous, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to know why I got all these thank yous? Because my host was working for $550 in sales, and she ended up over $650. Okay, but she kept pushing, and I challenged her to do it. Okay, so she also got 3 bookings. Okay, so let me go down. So like this one here, falls upon us. Which one can you not live without? Comment below for your 10 tickets. Pecan, pecan, or apple. They vote. Okay, guys, I just put a bunch of interactive posts in here because you don't want it to be boring. Okay, you want it to be fun. Okay, let me get, and constantly, you guys see this? I'm constantly posting the link. She's $350. So this was the last day of the party. Last day to place your order, $350 from her order. Let's help her reach it today. Here's the link. Okay, I mean, I was constantly pushing this, okay, and then let them know that she did it. So this one is the, I know you have a question or two. Ask me anything about my Pampered Chef business to earn 20 extra tickets. So you have to purchase a kit, and the rest is history. Okay, so some examples of questions and go. All right, so let me show you some of these. So can you strictly do online parties? Sent you a message about this. Okay, so this was the host. Okay, so here's some of the questions that they asked. Now, on here, I already had a personal message going with her, but in this case, if I click message, it'll directly go to her right off of this question. Okay, so let me show you a different one. Scroll, okay, this one here. What would you do if you had some extra cash? You guys have seen this one, okay? This is one that is in Tony's outline. Okay, do you see here where it says see response, see response, see response, see response? This is because I messaged them. Okay. Let me show you guys this.
And that goes straight to them, not the other
Straight
folder?
to their message. Yes, it does not go to their folder. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. Okay. So that was when she played that. Okay. So here was this one. This is this. Okay. Hey girl, I love your answer. Pay off bills. We have been able to pay off so many things because of Pampered Chef. Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef? With the holidays, it's a great time to earn some extra money. It is our biggest selling season. Okay. And then I told her she gets 25 tickets for that answer too. Okay. So here she says, I'm just going to show you this conversation because she just joined. I do have quite a bit of PC stuff. If you can sell PC and your parties be strictly online, what kind of training do you have to go through? So I told her about 95% of our team is online. It works really well. I do a couple of cooking shows a month, but I'm mostly virtual. So I let her know all of that things, okay? And could I buy any one of the starter kits to start? Would that go towards a purchase? So I told her, no, it wouldn't go towards that, unfortunately. I wish it did. But yes, you could pick any of the 3 of the kits. And then she said that she wanted to do a party. So I just said, I'm super excited to do a party for you. If you're interested in the business, we could do it a few different ways. Okay, so I'm planting the seed now. So here she starts asking questions. So what's it like at tax time? You know, things like that. So I told her about taxes. I told her about the 150 be considered active, but it really, as long as you sell $20 every 6 months, you stay as a consultant because that has recently changed. Nothing happens if you aren't active for a month. You guys see where I say a month? I don't go into this point of, well, if you're inactive, I have now. But at this point, I'm not saying, well, you lose your lifetime sales. I don't do any of that, okay? Because I say for a month. Because if they're inactive for a month, nothing does happen, okay? So then I said, haha, what else do you got? You know? So then she's nervous. She's afraid. She's not going to have support or time. She's a single mom working full time, okay? So here I'm talking her off the ledge. I was scared when I first started about all the things you just said. Trust me, I get it. Well, when we do our party, we could do a couple different ways. We could jump in and get the kit and your party, you make the money and it's yours, and I would still help you. Or you can do the party and I would get the sales, but you could put 25 or 50 of your free towards your kit. You would still get the bookings either way to get your business going. Okay, let me think on it and I'll let you know this evening. No problem. Let me know if you have questions. Okay, so that was Wednesday. She sends me this on Thursday. So if I buy a kit and do the party myself, will Sheena still get credit for my party? Said yes, she would. Okay. So what do you think? Are you ready to get this party started? Have any more questions? I can call you today to answer any questions you have as well. So this was Saturday. Okay. Her party was over. If you don't mind calling me today, because I do still have a few things. Perfect. This is my number. Okay. I called her yesterday, guys. Talked her through all the other questions that she had, and she said, okay, I think I'm ready, and she signed up last night. Okay, so that is a perfect example of what that messenger button, where you put message and it takes you to this, what can happen. Okay, so let me see if there's any others here. Hopefully it takes me back to the same place. But this has been huge for bookings for me as well. Okay, so let me get back on. So even for bookings on the booking posts, okay, it allows me to message people right away, and they know that I'm talking about that post because they show it. Okay, so that has been huge for me to get bookings too, because I can send a message right from it. Okay, let's see here. But every one of these, you can say, see the response, and I go in and I talk to them personally about it. Okay, because it just sends them right away. And every one of these guys saw it and responded in some way. Okay, so imagine, but okay, does anyone know why I got this much interaction on this post? I'd love to hear what you guys think.
I was wondering.
Why did I get so much interaction, do you guys think? And these are all people I do not know, by the way. I do not know a single one of these people.
Because you were engaging and interactive in the party to begin with. It wasn't just a post that was thrown out there. You'd already been interacting and engaging with everybody throughout the party.
That's exactly.
So they knew you were serious and not just throwing out a post of, oh, hey, she just wants people to join the team.
Yes.
It was a sincere post behind it.
Correct. Absolutely. They saw my engagement and my participation from the very beginning of this party. So this question comes 5 days into it. Okay, so this was September 25th. The party starts on Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when I do this. They trust me. They've seen my interaction. They know my personality by now, and they have zero problem commenting on this post. And it allows you to go in, guys, and have a personal conversation with each one of these people. Okay, do you see now, guys, how when our goal is for every 4, get 1 more, and you're interacting like this, how you guys can do this? Okay, so I'm going to challenge you. Okay, so on here, see, name this one gets funny, by the way. Name a word people yell at TV during a football game. Yeah, you see lots of things. See, like that one. But it's fun. Okay, people like this one a lot. Okay, so just have fun, guys, in your parties. You can see my personality. The first couple days, I am all about interaction, having fun, commenting, getting them going. Okay, getting my host online, get on board with the interaction. Okay, and guys, she was 300. And notice in some of these posts, guys, I did not say our host had reached her goal. On September 27th, when she was at already qualified party, I did not say way to go. I said she's $350 from her goal, because I wasn't going to allow this to be a $200 party. Because if I would have said, woohoo, congratulations, she made it a party. They would have stopped there. But it got over 650. So it grew by $400 from this point. Okay, so then I'm doing this again. Tomorrow's the last day to order. Okay, so she's 200 from her goal. Okay, this was on Friday. So I just keep doing it, thanking them for their order. She did that. She thanked her for the order. Okay, now she's posting. I'm $95 from my goal. I have people messaging me at this point. How much more does she need? Because I keep saying she's a great host. Let's help her reach it. Okay, I don't settle. Okay, then I posted it. Okay, and now thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at all of these orders that still came in after it. Okay, so guys, you have a party that is not qualified or barely qualified, get on there, thank everyone and say, hey, she's been a great host or he's been a great host. Let's help them reach this goal. Who's gonna help them? Okay, and you don't stop. Okay, you keep making a big deal. You keep thanking people. You keep tagging people. You keep getting your host excited. Say, and you know what she said? She goes on Friday, she's like, well, I just don't think that that's ever going to happen. You know, I don't think that I'm going to get any more orders. I said, yeah, it will. I said, we'll make it happen. I said, here's what you need to do. You know, you need to go on and you need to start messaging people. Okay, and she messaged every single person in her party, told them that it was the last day to place their order. Okay, she messaged. Okay, and I tagged and I commented. Okay, so guys, this cover photo thing, that helps huge. The messaging directly, okay, that has been huge. Okay, but you have to do it from your computer. Okay, that's the one thing. So if you know, have to do it from a work computer or whatever, it will not show message on your phone. Okay, and you have to remember, you have to be on your business page, acting as your business self, not your personal self. Okay, that's what they have done though, so that we can have a personal conversation with them from our business page. Okay, does that make sense?
So do you ever change that to personal or do you keep it as business?
Okay, you want to know the one time I changed this from personal? Here's another tip from you guys. Okay, I'm on my phone, and this is only from your phone. Okay, so see all this silly goofy stuff. Okay, so from your phone, okay, if you are on your phone, you know how at the bottom it says interacting as yourself or as your business page? When you are in your party, if you want to tag some people in, you know, thanking them or saying tomorrow's the last day of the order, if you change it to interacting as yourself instead of your business page, you can actually tag people. If it's in your business page feature, you can't tag people. You have to then look, like, you have to pull it up on your computer, find the names, tag them in your phone, okay? But if you're interacting as yourself, you can tag them. Just be careful. If you do it in one party, I will say, be careful and let it rest for a little bit before you go into another party and do it. Because you don't want it to, you don't want Facebook to see you as tagging too many people too fast. Okay? But if you're interacting as yourself, it will allow you to tag the people on there. You know, like tomorrow's the last day to order, let's help our host, that kind of stuff, you can tag them. So I did learn that trick, but that's only from your phone. So.
Have you learned about the labels? I learned this the other night.
What's the labels?
Go into one of your messages that you sent
from my business page?
Yes. I learned this from Becky Wolfinger.
Okay, so I need to go to my inbox.
This had me super excited with my OCD follow-up and all that.
Yay, then I'm going to love it. Okay.
Okay, so click on one of your messages. Okay, notice over to the right, it says labels. You can click on manage labels to create your own labels. And so like if you have a potential recruit,
Oh, there it is. Okay.
you can make a potential recruit label. So just type in potential recruit to make a new label. Okay, now add the label. So now when you are over where it says like all your main chat people, there's a search bar and you can pull up all your potential recruits that you have labeled.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then
So like when I'm over here,
like right there below inbox, there's a magnifying glass. Right there. So type in potential recruit.
Oops. Oh, there she is right there.
Add it to her. So if you were to add that to her,
did I not add it?
I don't think you did. I think you just created the label, but you didn't label her.
Oh.
But she does them for like her November hosts, follow-up, customer, things like that. So if she's doing follow-up, she can just click on all her names. So you added the label.
Okay, so if I put potential recruit, how do I add her name? Oh, right there.
No, I don't think that's it. Like you.
It said add name there. That's not where I did it.
Oh, it did?
I thought.
Yeah, that should be adding a label. Wouldn't you just click on your label?
Adding label.
Oh.
So delete that. And over to the right, now that it says, like exit out.
You'd be able to click on that.
So now over to the right, just click add label in that box.
Here?
Yeah, put potential. Now click. And now she's labeled a potential recruit. So now you can search her. Maybe exit.
There she is. Okay.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
That had me so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go through and label all my messages.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna stop share now. And I'm gonna give you guys a chance to ask me questions. So if any questions do you have about anything that I have shared with you?
Melanie, I have a question. Do you do the booking posts like when they get 3 of whatever icon? What day do you do that on?
I started on Wednesday because Tuesday, that one that you guys saw, the I would host a party comes out on Tuesday.
Okay.
So then on Wednesday is when I do our host's goal is to have 3 bookings. When she gets 3, the monkeys will appear, that kind of stuff. So that happens on Wednesday. And then obviously any booking that I get, I post the new graphic. So because I do that one, I would host a party if on Tuesday, I do that on Wednesday.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else have anything? Anyone learn anything they didn't know?
Yeah, the difference between like engaging posts versus just the game ones. So quick question on that. When you're doing all the engaging posts, do you still have like a guessing game, guess how many for the day or whatever in addition to those?
So the way that I do mine, and I do my games every morning because like I said, I tell my hosts on Monday morning to go tag, go message everyone and say our game is starting. So I do that Monday morning because that's the kickoff of my games and I want to be sure I do a game, So I do a game, I do a guessing game on Monday. I do on Tuesday, I do your football, the one where they yelled out one word, the Family Feud one or whatever it is. I do that one on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I do the one where they message me. So not only am I posting if they get 3 bookings, I'm also doing that post where they have to message me the answer. And on there, I'm saying things like, yay, you get 25 tickets. Thanks so much for all your participation. Do you have any Pampered Chef products? I'm asking questions to get conversations going. You know, you've been great in this party. Have you ever thought about hosting yourself? You could literally do exactly because I pick people that if they're messaging me, they're engaging in the party anyway. Right. So I can literally say, you just do what you've been doing in this party anyways, and you can get the benefits for it. You know, okay. So that's how I get a lot of bookings, because I'm starting those personal conversations with people. So that's on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I do another guessing one in the morning. So awesome. That's kind of how you're welcome.
Me and Michelle still do Tammy's outline. We just do on Monday 2 games, 2 days of games only, and then our products come on Wednesday through Sunday, and we do very well with that.
Mm-hmm. My Saturday and Sunday, that's when I do my pre-party posts. They're mostly engaging things like that. That's when tips and games and what's your favorite thing about fall, that kind of stuff. A lot of that's kind of
so you're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Saturday I just do 1 game for inviting, and then on Sunday I do 1 game while they're inviting, and then Monday I start my party.
Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty much the same.
Yep.
Those engaging posts, guys, are so crucial, though. Super
exactly.
Crucial. Because if you just have products, that's what they're going to go. They're going to go, Okay. You have to have something like, oh, that marshmallow, it's totally me. I'm a 10. Because when I was flipping through Facebook and I saw that post, I was like, yes, that's something I would engage in. So I'm constantly looking for things that would make me stop and participate. That's what you want. Okay, you want them to be flipping and stop on something you're posting because it catches their eye. So, any other questions? Well, hopefully this was helpful. If you have a new consultant or someone on your team that needs a boost, I will post tomorrow morning about the new consultant training at 8:30 tomorrow evening. If you have anyone on your team that you feel like just needs a reboot in virtual parties, okay, they don't know how to get bookings, they're struggling with even just the basics of virtual parties, okay, I'm going to go back to the basics with them of setting up like the business page, setting up, you know, like the importance of the cover photo, when I change that, just different things, the basics, and we're going to move into, and then I'm going to challenge them to get 2 bookings for the next week, okay? And the goal is by the end of October to have these people that are not confident in virtual parties be more confident, okay? So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it every Tuesday. I may do kind of like on Monday, do one then the other, okay? Because like right now, I have this training tonight, I have a training on Monday, I have a training on Tuesday, I have a training on Wednesday, and I have a training on Thursday. So that takes up a lot of my evenings as far as with my family, okay? So this week I'm going to do it that way, but I may double up a couple nights and do back-to-back for the next week so it's not every single night. So, does all that make sense? All right, okay.
I think Christina Martinez just messaged you asking if you could share some of those engaging posts.
Yes, I can. I sure can.
I'd like them too.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
And I want to thank you. I learned a lot tonight, so thanks.
You are welcome. I hope it was, I know some of the stuff when I heard it was like, okay, this is good stuff. So, all right, guys. Well, we're ending out September tomorrow, and we're going into October. So, if your October is not where you need it to be yet, be sure you're booking those parties, okay? And then when you book those parties, you're going to do these tips in those parties so you can get more parties. Okay, so that's the goal. Okay, if you're having fun, you're having engaging posts, you're interacting with your guests, when you message them and have them, you know, asking them to do a party, they're much more likely to do it because they've had fun in your party. Okay, that's the biggest thing. Make your party fun. So, all right, ladies, well, you guys have a great evening, and I will probably see you throughout the week. Bye, guys.
Bye, Melody. Thank you.
You're welcome.